the game going crazy.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Time to it's all.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Alec. Good stuff there. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Jared Allen out there with T.J. Warren. And for Chicago, we've got Anthony Edwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Anthony Davis. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Takes the three. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And a quick look at the stats after that game.
Oh, hey, how about
Oh
that?
my God.
Big time. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Halliburton, the pass to Allen, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Irving, the pass to LaVine. It's Edwards on the wing. Davis, a screen. Shot is up. Edwards can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
LaVine way outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's LaVine. Rejected by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
They retain possession. Halliburton for 3. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially. When you give him that kind of room.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
LaVine against Mitchell. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. LaVine passes to Davis. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Edwards against Warren. And And the layup is good.
T.J. Warren.
Warren's got his second basket of the night.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Oh, a rim rattle.
Damn, all the Urban looking like Didi got some posters, looks like. And they catch some dollars as well. Rain slow as fuck.
Two-handed jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Halliburton misses. Chicago leading. Now Irving. He had 16 in the win against Washington.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Halliburton up top. He's guarded by Irving. Takes a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Levine. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Levine.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Outside Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Halliburton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Give him 8 points now. The Pacers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
To the left wing. Back to Irving. Edwards, a pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Davis for the screen on Mitchell. The deep 3 from Levine. Mitchell grabs a miss. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean. He's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. Wide open. Again, Indiana.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Edwards outside. Pacers pull it in. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Oh, and again, unable. To change momentum here. The 3 from Mitchell fires in the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Irving for 3. He can't hit that. Time. So Indiana will take it the other way. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5.
Not much fall. For him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On the take. Another shot.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot.
As easy as clicking a button. On average, Truebill users save over $720.
A lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Irving, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do. Many things for your ball club, but at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Drills it from deep. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. From 10 feet away, Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Earning a trip to the strike that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
Now here's Irving. A clear look for Green. Outside for Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Weber. It's hauled in by White.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to Irving. Outside White. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Out on his own on the break. Here's Weber. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that one's good.
Great play from Draymond, using some ingenuity to work around the defense.
1:52 left in the first quarter here. Noel, no good. And the Bulls shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Allen defending. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Blocked! Right side, Irving. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Irving's got 12 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Little. The 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Noel. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And
Are
so
you
it's
fucking
Indiana
kidding me? Like,
going
count it.
into the break up 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he's sitting.
For me, I'll just try to get out the game.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Zach LaVine out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's McKinney in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now. on their heels.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Second team foul. Substitution for
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Mitchell misses. Well, the Bulls shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Levine for three. Sinks it from distance.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. Deflected. Outside Edwards. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Irving finds Edwards. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And sends it home with some...
Notice Edwards. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been like this. He's pretty solid as well.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Irving. 16 points for him. With a 9-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no...
Oh, the big boy lineup. 7-2. If you're not 7 foot, you take back out one way. Not 7, 6'11". I work for 6'9".
With the City Custom Cash Card.
It's party time. Raid Shadow Legends is celebrating its 3rd birthday, and man, I gotta say, I wish I had gotten these gifts when I joined. Every new player who downloads the game will get a free starter pack with everything you need to speed up your progress and catch up to the Raid community. Like the totally badass epic champion, Talia. Not only is she great with getting you through the early campaign with crazy AoE attacks, but she also hits like a truck. So download Raid, use this promo code, and join the party.
Good. The Pacers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. For 3, Livingston grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. From short range. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Now here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Halliburton. The 3 from Mitchell. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Bulls. Pass to Weber. Outside for Halliburton. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 16.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything.
Wait.
Nigga shot a K at me. Okay, but he missed too. He ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't no blood, he ain't no man. he be saying this and that. It's gonna get him clapped too. Ryan with a Big Mac. Bitch, this ain't no fast food. I just shot a foul ball. It's good because I made the rules. Nigga, hey, back to school, hey. Well, I police took my soul, bitch. Feel like Jackson Fool. I just gotta do it, pretty cool.
Hey, Woods, like that shit up.
There's no way they trade him to the Heat. There's no way in hell they trade him to the Heat. Let's get Hero back. No, yeah, Hero, son. Not too bad.
Now here's Levine.
I'll do it. Hero back. I want Hero back.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
At least you gotta act cautious.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So both teams changing it up here. Mitchell up top. 35 points for him last game against Washington.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Edwards. A 26-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Mitchell against Edwards. Tipped. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Chicago making some changes. White comes in for Horford, and McKinney subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Halliburton for 3. And Davis with the block.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Throw it down on the lob. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Time called here. Indiana decides to take it over.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And we are very close to announcing our dunk contest participants. The final list is coming soon.
If the contest ends up being that list, I'd be very happy with it. What a group that is.
And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Edwards.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Now here's White. 14 points for him last game against Washington. It's tipped. Pass to Livingston. Shot clock at 5. Weber pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Davis. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And again, no good by Chicago. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by White. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Davis goes in. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game. Size, skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
Now here's Warren. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington. He got a piece of it. And now the Bulls in transition. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Bulls in second.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Weber. Got a hand on it. Outside White. Here's Livingston. And here's Davis. Fires the 3. Weber pulls it in. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Outside Warren. Shoots over White. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Bulls with another miss. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pass to McKinney. From deep three-point range. They get the rebound. Outside for Davis. From outside, off the mark. Outside White. Davis with it. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
How about this? AD making the pass out of the pick and roll. That's a rare occasion because usually he's finishing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Now, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
White, he's checked in for Davis. Little's checked in for Indiana. Noel comes in for Mitchell. Here's Noel. 9 points for him in his last game. That ties it up. Noel's got 5 now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to White. Out to the right wing. White on the wing. Shoots from 12. Livingston, that's good. He has 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting... shut out in the first quarter.
Now here's Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, we've seen so.
The previous play is
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a... bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's McKinney. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Snatched away. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Chicago has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. Fades and shoots. Good on the shot.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Noel. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Livingston. Allen defending. Pass to Livingston. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
3-pointer in transition.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Lets the 3 fly. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside.
81.
Thanks very much, Allie.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quick, and you talk about dunk contests, some great performances throughout the years. Shaq, whose did you prefer? Kenny's or mine, you know, the elevator, Ernie Johnson?
Oh boy, here we go. Ernie, don't ask me about the dunk contest. You can ask me about game dunks, putting fools through the rims, elbow sandwiches. Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Care for some barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken, I like.
What do you prefer on your elbow sandwiches?
I'll take some barbecue.
All right, looking now at this time.
I'll take some barbecue.
And that is going to do it for us.
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got Mitchell. He's out there with Halliburton. T.J. Warren out there with Jarrett Allen. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Edwards to the left side wing. That three's off the mark. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Allen with a screen on Irving. Clock at 6. The Bulls making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Anthony Davis.
And the Pacers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Left side, Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 11 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Edwards. Outside Davis. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Right wing. Second chance shot.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
For 3, Warren. The shot off that time.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Launches a 3. And they recover it. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And the foul on Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
The Pacers have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Halliburton on the attack over Edwards. The Pacers again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Indiana trailing here. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Good on the 13-footer. Mitchell's got 14 points.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 9. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Off the mark there with a 3. And for the Pacers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
15 foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The Bulls have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Anthony Davis.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 5, the Bulls.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Here's Edwards, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
I'm out. You said you said to be $5.
He's checked in for Chicago.
4th in opponent shooting percentage, 7th in points off turnovers, and they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And holding opponents to
Why is Al Horford in the game?
For being competitive every
Trash.
night. 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Irving. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's not easy to change your shot in midair like this. Just a great job of staying in control.
And Irving comes to help. Here's Allen. Again, Indiana.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Halliburton against Irving. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Horford with the block.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Allen defending. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Halliburton against Irving. Now here's Halliburton. 23 points in the game. From deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Warren against Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Irving for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's holding them on the offensive end. He can't do it by himself.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
The first one falls.
Jalen Noel.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
White on the wing. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And he drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Poke loose. In transition. They get it back. Here's White. And that one is hammered home.
And Their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Indiana leading. Now Allen. He's got 12. Pass to Noel. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Great D that time from Irving. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Inside, here's Little. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Noel offline with a 3. And here's Chicago. And there's the drive. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 18.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
For the lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 20 points for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Outside for Irving. Allen defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Yeah, that one's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Chicago timeout call.
And the Bulls making a change here.
All right, fans.
Chicago leading.
The Bulls dance team makes a noise.
Irving with it.
2 minutes.
Give him 35.
2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
A minute 39 left in the third. On the wing, Noel. He's guarded by White. Shoots from the right block. Noel, that's good. Noel's got 15 points.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Irving goes back up. Misses the layup. Indiana has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Noel, that's good. He's got 18.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
To the middle. Tipped. On the break. And he lobs it up top. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Little. And it's rejected. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. 30 seconds left in the third. The Pacers again can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And the Bulls shooting a fantastic 57%. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. From the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's the Bulls leading by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return.
Getting treats and investing.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Kyrie Irving out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Edwards, and it's McKinney in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Halliburton misses. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Little. Hits the trifecta. And it's all knotted up.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
LaVine, that one's good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half. Taking much better care of the basketball, too.
Mitchell's checked in for Indiana. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Allen defending. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And they get it back. Pass to Little. Outside Mitchell. Another shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Well, Kyrie has a 40-point double-double. That's also going.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Davis, he's checked in for McKinney.
Into the game for your Bulls, Anthony Davis.
Pass to Little from behind the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Irving, the pass to Edwards. Rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Halliburton goes. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Davis. Fast break, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
That's what Zach Levine is known for, getting positioning inside and throwing it down.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Edwards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, Zach Levine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Warren. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Indiana again missing. The Bulls have